You are most welcome to my YouTube channel. Let me first of all give you an encouragement. It is possible for you to graduate in time, to finish your research paper in time. It is very possible. Today I will be looking at the key step that you should never overlook if you are writing a research paper. Even before you start writing that research paper, don't overlook this key step. Even those who have started writing their research paper, please pause a little bit, come and listen to this video and look at what I'm telling you. Check what I'm telling you and you will going to thank me later. I don't want you to write a research paper up to chapter 3. Then your supervisor tells you to modify the topic, tells you to change the topic. It means that you are going to change everything. You are going to repeat everything. And it is very frustrating. It is frustrating. You will feel like you want to drop out. This is very important key step that you should never overlook if you are writing a research paper. If you know someone who is in the university, they are writing their research paper, please share this video. Share with others. What you hear from this channel, you will not get it from somewhere. I struggled a lot when I was writing my research paper. Thank God I had a support system. Apart from my supervisor, I had friends who have gone through this process before. They hold my hand and I was able to get a distinction. I was able to get an A in when it comes to research paper writing. I was able to present my research in such a way that the panel were amazed. They were amazed because I mastered my research project. I can tell you, you can be able to master your research project. You can be able to have the confidence. You can be confident. Even when you are presenting your proposal, you are presenting your research paper project, you are presenting your thesis, you can be confident. It is not, I thought this thing is done by people who are genius, but I was able to do it. Considering that I did not consider myself a genius, but I did it. So you are able to do it. You are able to be confident. If you have someone who is guiding you, you have a support system, you can add me to your support system. I can help you write your research paper. You can write it in time. You will be able to graduate in time. I don't want you to take a lot of time before you write your research paper. Imagine you can be able to write your research paper. You can take less than 6 months. You find that some people even take more than 5 years. And in extreme cases, some people will even drop out. They will abandon it altogether. They will never graduate because of a research paper, because of a thesis. This is not something so complicated, but you just need guidance. You need guidance. You need someone to guide you. Apart from your supervisor may not be available. You will write an email to them. They will respond. Maybe they will take even 1 month before they respond your email. You need a support system, people who are going to guide you, and your supervisor will see that you are proactive and you are going to graduate in time. They will see that you are doing those recommendations they have recommended unto you. You are doing those improvements, and they will see that you are proactive. You need a support system. You need someone who has been there before to help you, and I am here for you. It is possible for you to graduate in time. It is possible for you to write your research paper and finish and complete it. It's possible for you to write a research proposal and the panel will accept it, and you go to the next level of writing chapter 4, 5, and 6. You don't need to modify your topic. You don't need to change your topic because you have someone who have been guiding you. You will not change your topic. You will not modify your topic because someone has been guiding you. If you have no one to guide you, most of the time you are going to write a proposal. The panel are going to reject it. You are going to repeat it again. You are going to change the topic. You are going to change a topic. You are going to modify the topic. And let me tell you, it is frustrating when you are reaching out to your supervisor, maybe they are busy, they are not available, you don't have someone who have gone through that process. I am here for you. Listen to the video, hear that key step that you should never overlook before you write your research paper. You should never overlook this key step. Most students overlook this step. You may be having a very interesting topic to write about, but you may drop it. It may not be practical, it may not be worth pursuing because it does not meet this requirement that I am going to give you. If it does not meet this requirement that I'm going to give you, it will not be practical, it will not be worth pursuing. What you will do, you are going to write that research proposal, you are going to invest your time, and most probably the panel will reject that research proposal. You are going to repeat all over again, and it is time consuming, and I know you are going to be frustrated and you will feel like you want to drop out, and you want to abandon this thing of writing research paper, and it is not complicated. So save yourself all these struggles by listening to this video. Share with others. I told you that I will not withhold any information that can help you. If an information can help you, I am going to release it to the public. I'm going to reveal unto you this key step. I was never told this. When I was writing my research paper, I struggled a lot. I want to help students so that they are able to finish their research paper in time. They are able to graduate in time. It is possible, it is possible, it is possible. Don't see like it is something that is for the genius. No, it is possible. The reason why that paper is you have to write that research paper is because they know you are capable to write that research paper. You have been able to be there for first year up to third year. That is, you are writing your research paper when you are in fourth year. You are able to do it because you have the basics, you have what it takes. You just need guidance, you just need assistance here and there, someone who you can contact in need you are stuck, you need clarification. Maybe your supervisor gives you recommendation. This recommendation you are not able to explain, you are not able to understand what they need, what they want you to do. You are not able to understand. Sometimes you are not able to understand what they are telling you. You need someone to explain to you what they need from you. Sometimes your supervisor will just write, you need to do this and this, but they don't have time to expound, to explain more on that. That is what I am going to help you on. This is a key step that you should never overlook when you are writing your research paper. This is the preparation stage. You know, preparation is very important than writing the research paper itself. You have to prepare. You have to prepare. This is the key step that you are supposed to. Let me pause a little bit. This is the key step. You should never start writing your research paper if you don't have this information. If you don't have this information, don't start writing your research paper. Make sure you have this information. This is the key step. And in this key step, there is 5 checklists that we are going to look at. You check whether you meet all these requirements. Do you meet all these requirements? You let me know. Let me know on the comment section if you meet all these requirements. If this key step you have already passed all of it. The 5 checklists. You have the 5 checklists, you have passed all of it. What am I saying? This key step will help you finish your research paper. You will be able to complete it. It will be practical, it will be worth pursuing. I told you, you can have a very good a very interesting topic to write about, but it's not worth pursuing. It is not practical. You will not be able to finish writing your research paper. You are going to drop it along the way, and it is very frustrating because you have used your time and energy, And this is what makes many students not graduate. They feel frustrated, they drop out, they start all over again, Let me tell you, if you miss out on this key step, you'll keep starting all over again, you will never graduate. If you miss on this key step. Let us look at this key step. This one thing that you should confirm before you start writing your research paper. You should confirm whether the data is available and accessible. The data may be available but not accessible. You'll be told that it's available in World Bank database, but is it accessible? Let's look at the checklist. The first thing, does the required data exist? Does it exist? That's the first checklist. Does the required data exist? Is it available? If it is available, you have passed the first checklist. Is the data available? Ask yourself. You want to write on a topic, is the data available? Does the required data exist? Ask yourself. The second thing is accessibility. The data may be available but not accessible. You cannot be able to access it. Maybe it is private and confidential. What you want to write about, you cannot be able to access that data. It is available on database, it is available in the World Bank database, but it is not accessible. Can you legally and practically obtain that data? Can you legally obtain that data? Can you practically obtain that data? If you are not able to obtain that data, maybe it may be available but not accessible. If you are not able to obtain that data, don't do that. Change the research topic to another topic that you are able to get the data. The data may be available but not accessible. So make sure that you are able to access that data. You are able to access it. You are able to obtain that data. And what I want you to ask yourself is that, can you legally and practically obtain that data? Can you legally and practically obtain that data? Most students, they will tell you the data is available. Yes, I will use 2018 World Bank data, the World Bank survey. They will tell you that, but they have not accessed data. They are not able to access it. Make sure you are able to access that data. The third step, the third checklist when it comes to data availability, adequacy. Is there enough data to answer the research questions? When you are writing your research paper, there are research questions. Sometimes you have 3 research questions. One, is your data able to answer that research question that you want to answer? You want to answer research question. There is a question that you are asking, and at the end of the research paper, you must be able to answer that question. Can that data answer that question? Make sure you assess that data. Make sure that data can answer that question. And if you have 3 questions and it is only answering one question, make sure either you answer only one question, you change, you modify the topic, or you make sure you change the data, because you must answer all those questions that you have said you want to answer at the end of the research paper. You cannot say that I want to answer 3 questions, and when I read your research paper up to the end, the conclusion, the results, I see that you are answering only one question. If you have stated in your introduction stage that you want to answer 3 questions, make sure that is what you have done. Because I will find that most students, you have told me that you want to answer 3 questions when I read your introduction. And when I come to results, I see that you have only answered 1 question. Make sure this data is able to answer those 3 questions. And if not, either you drop those questions or you modify the topic and change the data. And make sure you access another data that is able to answer all those questions. Number 4, quality. Is the data reliable, accurate, and up to date? Ask yourself, is the data up to date? It may be available, accessible, and also it's able to answer those questions, but is the data up to date? Is the data reliable? Is it accurate? Reliable, what do I mean? Is it reliable? Is this data reliable? Maybe you are talking about a data that was taken 1990s. 1990s. You are talking about a data that was corrected 1990. Is it reliable in the current society? Is it reliable? Let me ask you, is it reliable? Is it up to date? Make sure you are using the data that is up to date. Make sure you are using the data that is up to date. Is it reliable? You cannot tell me that you are using data that was corrected 1994 and there is also data on the same topic that was collected 2024, and you are telling me you want to use the data that was collected 1994 instead of using data that was corrected 2024. Let your data be up to date. These are changing, so that you can be able to answer questions and solve a problem that is current. Because when you use data that was collected 1994, most of the time it is not reliable, it's not up to date, it's not, is it accurate? What do I mean? Is it accurate? Look at the data, is it accurate? The missing values, all those things. And the last thing is cost and time. Can you correct the data within your available resources? Can you correct the data within your available resources? Maybe you want to collect your data. You want to use primary data when you want for you to answer those research questions. Do you have the time? Do you have the resources? Do you have the time? Do you have the resources? Most students will use secondary data. They will use data that is already corrected. For those who want to use the primary data, do you have the time? Are you able to meet the cost? Are you able to meet the cost? I have talked about the 5 checklist when it comes to data availability. It is not only about whether data is available. You have to ask yourself whether it is accessible. Is it reliable? I've just listed 5 checklists at the data. If you meet all those requirements, you are good to go. You can be able to start writing your research paper. It is very important. Most students overlook this step. This step is very important. It is very important because I don't want you to be frustrated. You have used a whole year writing your proposal. I know there are people who use even a whole year to write their proposal. Then you are told, change the topic, modify the topic. And when you are told to modify or change the topic, most of the time, you are going to repeat everything and it is time consuming. You will be frustrated. Make sure you look at whether your data, the screening that I have told you, the 5 steps that I have told you, how to screen your data, whether this data it is what you are supposed to use for that research topic. I have told you. How do you screen? Use those 5 checklists. Screen that data. You may say that you are using this data. Is it accessible? Is it all those things that I have stated? Is it reliable, accurate? It must be up to date. You cannot tell me that you are using data that was corrected 1940 and there is data that has been corrected 2025. You must use that data of 2025 if it is talking about the same topic. Are we together? Make sure you don't overlook this step because you are going to waste a lot of time. You are going to repeat. Your supervisor will tell you, you are going to repeat the whole thing again. And let me repeat again. It is possible for you to finish your research paper in time, and it is possible for you to graduate in time. It's possible for you to be very confident when it comes to facing the panel and you want to present your research proposal, you want to present your research paper, you want to present your thesis, it is possible for you. You can be able to be very confident and even score that distinction, that A. From my own experience, I can tell you it is possible. I thought this thing is done by genius, but it is possible if you are willing to work for it, if you are aggressive, if you have someone like me who is going to take you step by step. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to guide you. If you are willing to work, you are willing to cooperate. When I tell you do this, you are going to do it. When your supervisor said you the recommendation, the things they want you to improve on, you are going to contact me. Maybe they are not available to expound on what they expect from you. You can contact me. I don't want you to waste a lot of time, to take a lot of time to finish your research paper, thinking that this thing is so difficult. It is not difficult. You can be able to write it by yourself. You just need guidance. You just need someone to guide you, and you are going to own that research paper. The way I'm going to guide you, the way I'm going to do to mentor you is a way that you will be able to train others when it comes to research paper. If I train you, if I help you write your research paper, let me tell you, you are going to be able to train others. You will not stop at that. You will train others because the information, the confidence you are going to have, you will agree with me. By the end of that research paper, you have presented, you are going to get that distinction, and you are going to agree with me. By the end of that guidance, if I take you as you, if you take me as your mentor, you are going to agree with me. By the end of it all, that research paper writing, it is not complicated. It is not complicated when it comes to when it comes to plagiarism. It is not complicated. You cannot tell me that you will not even have that plagiarism because you already know what you are doing. You have opened up your mind. You are open-minded, and make sure you will be open-minded. You will be able to write a paper that you cannot even have issues with plagiarism. Plagiarism will not be something that you are going to struggle with because most students struggle with plagiarism. And how to remove plagiarism is not about looking for synonym. It's not about looking for synonym. It's not about, I thought that you can, I will just look at Nene, I can just write the research paper by just looking for synonym to make sure that I don't have plagiarism. That's not the way. That is not the way. So I am going to guide you. Make sure you contact me if you have, if you need guidance, if you have a question. Obvious, I know you have a supervisor, but I told you need support system for you to finish in time. Maybe you have extra questions that your supervisor is not available, they cannot be able to answer you, but I am here for you. Are we together? Share this video with others. Let's help one another. Let's help one another. Let us graduate in time. Let us graduate in time. Let them graduate in time. Let them finish their degree in time. It is not complicated. It is possible. It can be done.